Hey guys, what's up? It's Grace, and my hair decided to do this today, so I'm just going with it. In the past few weeks, I've reflected a lot on who I was when I was younger, and I've come to the conclusion that there was no way in avoiding me becoming an internet person. Let me just tell you a little bit about little fetus Grace. Starting in preschool. I started preschool when I was 3, and I was convinced I could do my own hair. I remember this one day in particular, I went to school with 8 different ponytails coming out of my head, and I let everyone I saw know that I did this. I called it the spider, and I was convinced it was going to be the new hair craze. It didn't quite catch on. Another time, I took a family trip to the beach. I don't remember what beach it was, but there was this giant wooden playground there. There was a wooden helicopter that was probably at least 8 feet tall. My mom was buying fudge, and my dad was on a bench 100 feet away. I decided to show the older kids just how tough I was and jump off the top of the helicopter. That was my first experience with a fat lip. In 3rd grade, I got a pixie cut, and I was obsessed with wearing lace and pearls. I was a hipster before being a hipster was a hipster. What? Didn't make sense. I don't care. In 4th grade, I got detentions for a week for writing pen 15 on a bunch of kids' hands in Sharpie. I also had to write apology notes to their parents and teachers, but I never gave it to them. 4th grade was also the first time I got caught cheating. I didn't remember the name for the male genitalia on a crayfish. So naturally, being the awesome cheater I was, I just pulled out the entire book. Hey, don't judge me. Every family trip we took, my mom would give me a little disposable camera to take pictures. This one time, she bent down when I had the cameras in my hand. She told me specifically not to take a picture of her butt. Those pictures didn't get developed. When I was 10, I dip-dyed my hair pink. And I rode a unicycle, so clearly, coolest kid ever. I had all the friends. I was the most popular kid in school. Clearly. On a separate vacation, my mom and dad went out to dinner, and they left my older sister in charge of the 3 younger of us, because there's a big age difference. Yeah, it happened. The hotel set on fire, and we all had to evacuate, obviously. I was pretty much the shyest kid ever. So my sister was trying to get a 5-year-old and 2 3-year-olds downstairs. And we were on the 9th floor or something. She somehow managed to find this guy who looked exactly like my dad and convinced me that that was my dad. So I was carried down by a total stranger. Said older sister took me grocery shopping with her and her best friend. I was probably around 4. They let me go get butterscotch, and I proceeded to choke on it. Needless to say, they didn't know what to do, and I just kind of sat there choking. It was lovely, lovely. Another time at a grocery store with said sister, I got lost, and instead of asking an employee, because like I said I was shy, I just ran around looking for her. I found her, and I ran up and I hugged her around the waist, and it was a dude. Hey, he was wearing girls' jeans and had a long blonde ponytail. Don't you look at me like that. In 5th grade, before school every day, I would go outside and I would pogo stick. Yep. Now that I look back on it, it's really not a question why I didn't really have that many friends. So tell me in the comments below if you want to hear more stories about me from when I was a little fetus. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Also, it's sunny for the first time in a week, so naturally I'm using it to film. I have priorities.